everyone. I'm Kim Walker.
And I'm Marta Whittington.
And we are brought to you tonight by Star 102.1.
We are here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with a farmer who has found this strange new creature on his land.
Sir, would you please introduce yourself?
Well, would you please just hang on a few moments, ma'am? I've never really been out in public, on any type of news or press. Just give me a few moments to collect myself. I think I'm ready, ma'am. Anything you want to ask, ma'am. My name, by the way, Dr. Farmer Munson here on my farm here in Philadelphia. Discovered my brand new animal, so just ask me anything.
Can you tell us about this new creature?
I'll try my best. Yeah. I'm a man of hard work, ma'am. Every day, brand new challenge out in my fields and all the land I own, ma'am. So, this creature I found, actually, it's pretty interesting if you ask me. I was doing just a little bit of exploration out in the land I own and stumbled across this creature here. It's pretty nice. I've been running tests on it. Never seen anything like it before in my life, and that's a pretty long time, man. Any more questions,
so
ma'am?
where did you find it?
Well, ma'am, as I said earlier, you see, I own a lot of land. You see, I'm a farmer. That's what I do. I have land, crops. So, I have a lot of land. I was walking around out in my cow pasture one day. You see, I really love my livestock. Can't live without them. So, realized there was this big mass in the middle of my field. Did not know what it was, but I found that one of my cows I owned fell over this big mass on the ground, and I was very concerned. I'm protective of my livestock, you see. So, upon further examination of this big mass, I found it to be the creature in question today. Never seen anything like it, like I said. It's right in front of me. Any more questions, miss?
So, what kind of creature is it exactly?
Well, it didn't really have a species name, of course, because it's new. So, because I found this new animal, I decided to name it the Clingus. That is its species name. Clingus, with a C. Clingus.
All right, what did you personally name this Clingus?
Well, ma'am, you see, of all the time I've been with this animal, and let me tell you, it's been quite a time, I've come to personally name this new creature Cabaja, with a K, not a C, with a K. Cabaja.
So, where do you keep Cabaja at?
Well, ma'am, there's actually quite a long story about that. Dips just a little bit into my life. Yeah. I mean, if you have time, ma'am, I can go into it. I mean,
we have all the time in the world.
Okay, I'll let you know. So, when I first found Cabaja, I kept her in the house with me, you see, because I really didn't know what kind of environment she was used to living in, you see, because she was this new creature I found. So, kept her in the house with me, that is, until one day I was coming home late from working out in my fields and just making sure everything's okay before I lay down for the night. And, well, I just returned back to my house, and my wife, you see, my used-to-be wife, she was upset. She said,
"Now I'll see why you letting this new creature you found be in the house with us, okay? I mean, you just found it, and it's like you spending more time with it than you spending with me. And I don't know how I should feel about that. Like, we really need to sit down and talk about that." And
so I told her, I said, I really don't understand why you're going on about this. I don't understand. This is foolish. I mean, this is one of my experiments. You know how close I am to science and my field, my crops, my livestock. I mean, you know me. We've been married, what is it now, 6? Well, 6 years.
she said, "Well, I just don't understand. Like, it's like..."
And I was like, "Well, ma'am, I really don't know what to say. I mean, this is ridiculous." And
"Wait, you calling me ignorant? You calling me ignorant? I don't understand this. Like, huh?"
So, well, relationship didn't last much longer after that.
So, would you say that, what's your ex-wife's name?
Destination Asia.
Oh, well, would you say that, Destination Asia was, jealous of Cabaja?
Well, to tell you the truth, I really do think she was jealous of me having Cabaja in the house, and to tell you the truth, I'm not mad she left. Any more questions, ma'am?
Well, how does it eat?
Well, I've been studying this animal for quite some time, if you can imagine, running all different types of tests on it. And here's what I found it to do when it's eating habits. Okay, come on, Kabaja, we're going to show them how you eat. Now, she lays out horizontally on her belly, on the ground. Oh, sorry, I got in the way there. Lays out flat on the ground, and she absorbs minerals from the ground, miss, if that makes sense to you, Kim. She absorbs minerals from the ground into her belly in order to get her specified nutrients for the day. I'm still running tests on the whole process and how it works. It's like a plant-animal hybrid, if you can imagine. But that's what I found out, ma'am. Any more questions?
So, what does Kabaja feel like? Like, what is the texture of her?
Well, to tell you the truth, she's really, to the touch, like hard and rough. If you want to, you can poke her. Go ahead. She won't bite. She won't bite. Go ahead, poke her. Come on, Kabaja. It's fine. She's not going to bite. But she feels hard and rough to the touch. Any more questions for me?
Does Kabaja make a noise?
Now, there's a story behind this as well. I really don't know the time frame of these radio shows, but I'm going to tell as fast as I can. Here we go. Okay, so I was working one day, running tests on Kabaja, seeing some new things. And, well, I'm a music man myself. And while I'm working, sometimes, I'm a little tune, maybe sing a few lyrics, Keep the energy high. You see, working as a farmer, you can get just a little bit bored at times. So, I'm a music man myself, sing just a few songs. So, one day I was singing, and Kabaja just started making this noise, and I was like, Kabaja? Huh? So I ran all these tests to see if I could get her to recreate this audible sound she made, and I couldn't find it. I just did everything I could. But one day, I started singing again during my work, and she made the noise. And something clicked up here in my own brain, and I found out it was my singing that was called... you want a sample of her noise? I mean,
sure,
would you like
absolutely.
Okay, hold on. You see, the song, I sing, you see, single ladies, they don't sing. Just saying. So, I think just, hang on 1 second, just let me get the key here. Okay, ma'am. I think I'm in the key. Okay. Kabaja, you ready? Okay, we're going to make the noise for her, okay? Let's see. Said if you like it, then you should have put a ring on. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on. Don't get mad once you see that he won't get it. Kabaja, come on now, you gotta make your noise. Say, whoa, oh. Come on, spin with it. Come on, spin. Woo! Come on, Kabaja. Oh, I'm sorry there, Kim. Get me in the way. Come on, Kabaja. That's the only noise I can say she makes, ma'am. Is that okay?
Well, that was lovely.
That's lovely.
No, thank you.
Alright, so to people who can't really see, how would you describe Kabaja?
Well, here's how I can put it simply. When I first saw her in that cow pasture, the first thing that came to mind was a boulder. I mean, just a big, solid, smack that rock. First thing I thought of. So, I said, to the touch, she feels... I'm sorry there, Kim. She feels rough and hard. Sort of like a boulder, too. And she's usually a grayish color. Anyway, more questions?
Do you play with Kabaja? Or does she just sit around the house and listen to
TV
and do all this stuff?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Do you walk her?
I'm a professional
take her outside?
doctor, ma'am.
She just
I don't
sits on the
have
couch
time for
like a
entertainment.
couch pit, or in her case, like a
I don't
couch
have
bowl.
time for entertainment,
So
miss.
she just sits around?
What else do you want me to do? Any more questions, ma'am?
Where do you keep Kabaja? Where does she stay at?
Well, now I have a little pen separated off for, not in the house anymore after the episode.
But now that Destination Asia is gone, why don't you keep her in the house anymore?
I don't know.
Why do you keep her pinned up?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. I mean,
was she pinned up when your ex-wife was still there?
Well, to tell you the truth, she was sort of just free roaming around the house. But
did your ex-wife have a problem with that?
Do you think that's why she left?
I think it had partly to do with it, and the thing was she didn't say anything about it until that one day where she just blew up. But that's just A-okay. And if you're watching this, never mind. Any more questions for me, Megan?
This is the last question.
Okay.
Do you plan on donating the Kalingus or Kabaja, as you call it, to a university or a science lab to be tested or to find out if there's any other creatures like them in the world?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Just let me take the time here to explain just one little thing, okay?
Okay.
I found Kabaja in the cow pasture myself. I took care of Kabaja myself. I cared for Kabaja myself. I housed Kabaja myself. I had my wife leave me myself, miss. I'm not going to let no university take Kabaja away from me, ma'am. This is my money to make. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for this
enlightenment
interview.
of this creature.
Well, no problem. Here anytime.
It was very nice to meet you and Kabaja. All right. Good evening, everyone.
And just one more thing. You can stand up now, Kabaja. Stand up. And just one more thing we wanted to say before we left is that we wanted to say that we really appreciated Dr. Whittington for being our team manager because we'd never heard of DI before she even told anything to us about it.
And
so
she's an absolutely amazing team manager.
we wouldn't be anywhere we are
Without
now.
her.
So
We wouldn't be going to stay in 2 weeks.
we just wanted to thank Dr. Whittington.